American Idol. But it was behind the scenes and living in the house and seeing how they make that transition. And it came down to me and a guy who's a big host apparently in Canada. And I forget his name, but he has this crazy last name. George Strombolopoulos. Exactly. So it comes down to me and him. At the time, I don't know who he is. I just know he's a big host out of Canada. Comes down to me and him, and this is going to be 8 weeks, 2 1-hour episodes, or two 1-hour episodes, and a 30-minute episode of this show a week. $63,000 a week for 8 weeks. I'm just thinking, oh, you got to be kidding me! Like, this is life-changing money, career. It's prime time. It's the whole deal. I don't get it. He gets it, and I'm literally livid. I'm just like pissed. You know what I mean? I'm just like, why? Earlier in that year, I'd gotten offered an eBay show on ABC that I got, and the plug got pulled right before we started shooting. That show aired 2 episodes and got canceled. And that was the breaking point for me where I was like, okay, got it, lesson learned. I'm not going to question. I'm just going to give it over and have faith and just trust in God that my career is going to go the way it is, or the way it's supposed to. And if it works out, great. If it doesn't work out, I'll find something else to do. I'm a pretty sharp kid. I think I can find something else to do if TV's not what I'm meant to do. And at the same time, I'm just going to plan my life. I'm going to live my life. I'm going to move forward and, again, just have faith that things are just going to work out. So that's kind of where I'm at now. I've got this one show that kind of pays my bills. Everything else is kind of bonus. But, I've gotten engaged. I bought a house in Nashville with my fiance so that I can fly back and forth, to see her when she's there. And she's a country singer. So her and her sister, Kate and Casey, they're traveling around all over the place, opening up for Kenny Chesney and doing radio tours and big events and festivals. And I just try to go and see them whenever I can. So, I've invested in a few things. I've tried to start a few shows and get some production stuff going and kind of try to create my own jobs. And I'm just doing it. I don't know. I could tomorrow run out of money and be like, gosh, that wasn't a great idea. But I just learned that I can't just keep saving my money, not spending, not doing anything, and just waiting for that job and sitting in my room waiting for the phone to ring, where I've just gone out and I've gone, you know what, it's gone now for 7 years. I've been making a career. It keeps happening, and it must be happening for a reason. So I'm going to go with it. I'm going to believe in it. I'm going to trust it. I'm going to believe that there are other shows out there, that I have enough people that want to work with me, that something's going to come through the pipes, and eventually, God willing, I'm going to have a successful show. I'm going to have a show that catches on, goes for a few seasons, 4, 5, 6 seasons. I can make some money, and then have that little nest egg, and then just keep doing what I'm doing. So that's where it's at. It's definitely, I have my days, where the faith is weak, and you start thinking, man, am I ever going to have season 2? Because 2 of the shows I've had that have gotten picked up for season 2, they've dropped me as the host. And then they failed miserably season 2. Just putting it out there. In teaching these classes that I've been doing, I've learned you can teach something. There's some stuff you can learn. I learned a lot on the run, because I used to talk like this. I mean, I just could not put my hands down, and then people are like, put your hands in your pockets, and I'd be like, okay, hi, I'm Rossi, because like my personality was connected to my hands. I have no idea where that comes from. I think for a lot of people, it's something they just know. A lot of people, it's because they're an expert in, take a guy like Ty Pennington who knows how to build and saw, and he has that kind of like builder background. Take some of these judges who have, an entire background of dance or singing, and they're basically experts in their field. And it's like we always get these people to try to focus, because not too many people host an automotive show and then a cooking show and then a celebrity show. It's kind of, everyone kind of has their niche. There's some things you can learn, but for the most part, you just either love to be in front of a camera, love to be in front of an audience and take control of a room, and whether it's 50,000 people or 2 people or just you in a green screen, you either like it or you don't like it. And in this kind of environment, I really turn on when I'm in front of a camera. But when I wake up in the morning, and I think my fiance will vouch for me, this is how I am. I wake up and I'm like, hey, good morning, everybody. How's it going? Good to see you.